Alright, it's Tuesday morning. Got about 6 miles to go to Luby Bay. Be taking off here. Kalispell Island, sandy beaches with boat-in campsites.
This is Indian Rock. Here on the south end of the lake, you see a lot more residential cabins with their own boat docks in a beautiful setting.
Alright, coming up on Luby Bay. Bar 2, Little Papoose, and Kalispell Island. The view of the Selkirk Range. Hey everybody, after that paddle this morning, whatever it was, 6 or 7 miles, as you can see in the video, is fairly smooth most of the way. I just secured a campsite here. Tracy will meet me at the end of the week here in a few days. I packed a load of gear up here, and then I wheeled the rest of it up here with this set of wheels, this trolley that you put underneath the boat. In Spokane, there's Kent's Kayaks and Canoes, who really knows a lot about boats. He wanted me to review or tell him how this worked out. Well, for the 200 yards uphill I used it today, it was wonderful. It's the first time I've used it, so I'm sure it'll get a lot more use in the future. I'll just show you on the map here. I came from the north end of Reeder Bay. So the first day was, Monday was from here to Reeder Bay, and I took Reeder Bay down here, past Indian Rock, past Kalispell Island, past Kalispell Bay, and down here to Luby Bay, where we'll be staying for a few nights. Well, this is the third night. Here's the gear. The tent's much better staked out tonight, nice and taut in all areas. Show you that in a minute. Here's the rest of the gear spread out on the picnic table.
Here at Luby Bay, it's okay to have a campfire, where at the north end of the lake I saw the fire restriction signs.
All these sticks are for my Bushbox. Nice little ones, a little larger than the normal twig. Just cut them up and have some fairly sizable solid fuel. All right, it's time to get this meal underway. I've got a piece of what I thought was birch bark, but it's probably more like it's aspen up here. And it's got some real papery pieces inside of here. I've got a small piece of blackened cotton t-shirt called char cloth. I'm going to put that down there to take the spark. And then I want to put a little bit of the pitch I collected the other day, like this. See the wad that makes? So I can just take a small stick and see the fire restriction sign there? I just thought I'd take one of these pieces of cotton I brought along for char cloth and harvest a little bit of this to throw in my my tinder can. Ended up with a nice little handful here.
That fire restriction sign could have been from last season, but I followed it anyway. Well, I'm just getting ready to cook my supper here. I'm skipping the rice tonight. Just don't need any more starch. Got a nice hot fire going here. Very little smoke coming off of it. In fact, it's heating me up sitting this close. I've got my small wok. You saw my larger one of these. And I'll just be making myself a small meal with some bacon, onion, carrot, and broccoli. Bacon's pretty lean, so I may use a little bit of this clarified butter, ghee. That travels well. I also have some camelina oil from the Palouse, some Himalayan pink salt, garlic powder, fresh fragrant fennel seeds, dark soy. There's the sizzle sizzle that I always like to hear. Bit of that pork. Little ghee to help it out. Coming out now. About right. Here's my fresh, fragrant fennel seeds. And the broccoli and carrot. A little unsteady there. Could have lined it up better on that grate. There we go. Ghee coating everything nice and even with all that heat. Salt in the bacon, so I'll skip adding salt. I'm going to do some garlic powder. There's also salt in the soy sauce that I'm going to finish it with. Forgot one item. Nothing like some fresh pepper in there. Pepper bacon too. Awesome. Bacon's crispy. Just about there. Time for the taste test. Still crunchy veg, crispy bacon.
Thanks for watching part 2.
That ought to re-energize me.